One of Expedition 33's many secrets includes finding 9 Lost Gestrals, small, precocious creatures that have somehow managed to find themselves scattered across the continent. In order to find all 9, you need to have unlocked Esquia's ability to fly, which happens towards the very end of the game. However, you can find at least 4 of these Lost Gestrals well before you unlock flying, which I highly recommend you do because that will unlock a special non-combat ability. The first Lost Gestral can be found here, right on the pathway towards Esquia's nest. This is your introduction to the system, and once you find the first Lost Gestral, you can return to Sastro at your camp and claim rewards for each Gestral you find. The first Lost Gestral rewards you with the Gestral hairstyle for Mael. The second Lost Gestral can be found here, just east of Stonewave Cliffs. Blocking your path is one of those giant Burgeon enemies, which you should be able to take down at this point in the game. Defeat it, and just past the enemy on the right-hand side of the path is the second Lost Gestral. Return to Sastro and he'll reward you with the Gestral hairstyle for Lune. The third Lost Gestral can be found here, on an island west of the first area of the continent. You'll need Esquia's swimming ability to reach this location, but if you do that, you'll find the third Gestral chilling on the southwest side of the island. Return to Sastro and he'll reward you with the Gestral hairstyle for Ciel. The fourth Lost Gestral can be found here, just southeast of Minoko Station. You can only reach this area by clearing the Forgotten Battlefield section of the main story. Return to Sastro after finding the fourth Lost Gestral, and he'll teach you a non-combat ability called Paint Break. This allows you to use your right bumper first strike ability to break down the teal-tinted pylons that are dotted across the world. These are often blocking items and secret pathways, and is a great thing to unlock early so you can break these as part of your progression. Unlocking Paint Break early on opens up a lot of new doors for you. If you go all the way back to the first zone, Spring Meadows, and the abandoned Expeditioner camp, you'll actually find a powerful Paint Break opportunity right behind the White Jar Nevron. Break the pylon to reveal a new pathway which will eventually lead you to the Picto Aegis Revival. When equipped, this gives a character +1 shield when they're revived, negating the very next blow they take completely. Another secret pathway is hidden in Ancient Sanctuary, right near the Sanctuary Maze expedition flag. Head to the left at the Spike Pit and past the patrolling enemy, and you'll find a pylon. Break it and explore the area beyond, which includes this small section with a massive stone pillar. Follow the waterways and you'll eventually reach a small canyon where you'll find a Picto piercing shots. This increases your free aim damage by 25% and allows free aim to ignore all shields. If you jump ahead to Gestral Village, there's another Paint Break opportunity. If you head to the left side of the area past Golgra's hut and head towards the arena, you'll see a pylon blocking a smaller hut on the right. Break that and you can claim the Picto inside Powerful Shots. This gives you a 20% chance to gain Powerful on any free aim shot. If you head to Stonewave Cliffs and the Old Farm Expedition flag, you'll be able to use Paint Break on this section here. This will reveal Chromatic Gault, which you can attempt to fight. Gaults have a very simplistic moveset, so you can even tackle this under-leveled and gain some valuable XP in the process. Defeating the Chromatic Gault will reward you with the Tainted Picto, which increases your character's damage by 15% per status effect on that character. It certainly requires you to build a specific way, but it could be valuable in the right scenario. In the same area where you fight the Chromatic Gault, you can sneak around the buildings and find another Picto Rejuvenating Revive. This applies regen on a character when they're revived, a solid beneficial effect that can help you get back into the fight more seamlessly. Another Paint Break opportunity happens later on in the game, once you can swim and break coral on Esquia. In the far northwest of the map, close to the Visages Island, there's a Paint Break pylon on this small plot of land. Breaking it will reveal the Critical Break Picto, which increases your break damage by 25% on crit hits, an absolute essential buff for some powerful late-game builds. If you're closer towards the very end of the game, you can use the Paint Break ability inside the monolith in the Tainted Sanctuary part of that zone. In this section, you're re-exploring the Gestral's Ancient Sanctuary, and there's actually a paint cage shortly after the ultimate Sakapate. You need to use Paint Break to destroy the pylon nearby, which reveals one of the paint cage nodes. Do that and clear the other 2 nodes, which are fully exposed, and you can pick up the Random Defense Picto. When equipped, all damage a character receives is multiplied by a value between 50% to 200%. That could be good, but it could also be very bad. But notice the Picto itself also gives you a 34% increase to your crit, which could be huge in a crit-focused build. Once you've unlocked Esquia's flying, you can also head to this area just west of the Abyssed Cave, close to the start of the game. Drop down and smash the paint break pylons to eventually find and reveal the Breaking Slow Picto, which increases your break damage by 25% on slowed enemies. The 5th Lost Gestral can be found just a short distance away on the north beach of this peninsula. You will need to have unlocked the ability for Esquia to swim through Coral to reach this location, which happens after you complete the Old Lumiere section of the main story. Swim around the north side of the area and you'll find the 5th Gestral. Return to Sastro and he'll reward you with the Gestral hairstyle for Verso. The 6th Lost Gestral can be found on this island here, just past the double mimes you can choose to fight or not. Talk to him and return to Sastro to claim your next reward, 3 Color of Lumina. The final 3 Lost Gestrals all require you to have flying, which means you pretty much need to beat the game. The 7th Lost Gestral can be found on the far east side of the map in this red part of the overworld. Drop down and on the southern part of the area you'll find the Lost Gestral. Return to Sastro and he'll reward you with 3 Color of Lumina. The 8th Lost Gestral is found to the west of the Visages Island, just northeast of a zone called the Reacher. You'll have to drop down, but once you do that, you can find the Lost Gestral on the southern part of the area. Return to Sastro to claim your reward, 5 Color of Lumina. The 9th and final Lost Gestral is found high above on a floating island just southwest of the Endless Tower. You'll need to get high up there to reach the island, but once you do, you can drop down and talk to the final Gestral. Return to Sastro and he'll reward you with a new Picto Pro Retreat, which allows you to flee any encounter instantaneously. Not a bad reward for minimal effort. With all the Lost Gestrals found, you can move on to the next secrets of Expedition 33. As always, if you like this video and you want more, be sure to hit that thumbs up and of course subscribe. My name is Kodiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching and play on.